Hey, what's up, my man?
Uh,
Congrats.
Thank
Awesome
you.
fight.
Thank you.
I love watching you fight. You hit my radar last time you fought at Apex on Contender Series. And I remember, I remember being a little disappointed that you didn't get a contract. But then you later on, you had a victory in another promotion, came on back. How did that work? How did you get back um, into the UFC? Or how did you get an opportunity to get back in, I should say?
After the Contender Series fight, I was the only fighter that didn't get a contract that night. I was a little bit bummed out, man. But going back, going back home, I told myself I wasn't gonna get too down on it. I still got the victory. My plan was to continue fighting and riding that Contender Series victory. I was looking towards the local shows around my area and only accepting championship fights. And my plan was to rack up title fights. And I fought one fight, and I got the call on short notice against Tim Means, seasoned vet. I was in no position to say no to the UFC. I know I had to step up to the opportunity, and so going into that fight, I was willing to leave it all, everything I got in that cage, man.
And that one was a great one. That one was a great victory. Big, big name, like you said, a wily veteran in a name. And then look, Gabe Green is no slouch either. This is a guy who's a really hot prospect as well. He's coming in on a huge win streak. How did this actual match come together? Because I know right now with COVID, everything is so crazy, right? There's everything's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. The COVID is affecting everybody. Especially fighters. Gyms are closed, but you know, um, fighting Gabriel Green was something that was scheduled to happen a few years ago. He's a top guy in the state on the local circuit in California. I don't have nothing against the guy, but competition-wise, I always wanted to fight him, and we're supposed to fight for a title fight, but he had a couple injuries he had to take care of, and I continued my career, and sure enough, dude ended up being, taking this fight on short notice. Nothing but respect towards the guy. He's a tough guy. He's got all my respects.
Wow, I did not know that. I did not know that you guys had previous. So you guys had your date with Destiny, and here you go. What's next? I know you work with Joe Schilling. Who's your main camp? Who's your main team?
My main team, I train a lot of different places. I got Joe Schilling in the yard. I'm on the Can't Stop Crazy team. Uh, my head coach and my wrestling coach are Eddie Bravo and Robert Rodriguez, both 10 Planet Black Belts. Eddie's the founder. I also train at the BMF Ranch with Cowboy Cerrone and his team, and Harry St. Ledger and Jafari Veneer, I believe his last name is. So I got a solid team, man, and that gives me all the confidence in the world to have like pretty much superstar corner in my team. So it gives me confidence for them to come out and have confidence in me and me represent them. It's an honor to have the team that I have.
Yeah, that is a crazy that is good pedigree of a team. Can't Stop Crazy plus BMF, and you fight with that style and that attitude of the Joe Schilling and the Cowboy Cerrone, and
Yeah.
the whole tatted up look. Drives it home. What's next for you though, man? Because you're doing really well. Obviously, you got a lot of wins. I think one loss total, and a couple wins in the UFC now, man. So what are we gonna do from here?
Keep on fighting, man. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm 33. I feel like I'm in my prime. I feel like I'm ready to just keep the ball rolling, man. Because I just love to fight. This is what I do. Since coming into the UFC, it's become my job, full-time job, and I take my job serious. And being in the UFC, I respect the sport 100%. I respect every fighter, and as long as they show me some respect, and it's going to be on all respect levels.
Well, thank you so much, and congrats again. And I'm glad that people, the mainstream fans of UFC, are finally being exposed to you because it was a great performance and a lot of eyeballs on your fight tonight.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
No, I was just saying congrats. I'm glad that the fans are getting more exposed to you because there's a lot of people watching right now. And,
Yeah, man. I realize this is the only sport going on right now. The other day we were watching cornhole champions or people playing video games on 2K, you know, on ESPN. It's an honor to be. I know I'm being watched by the whole world right now, and to pull off a victory is just a blessing, man.